So now back to squaring the building. So the batter boards, concrete stakes, jet stakes, whatever you want to call them. Cut 2x4s. Put them where you think they should be. Eyeball some screws where you think the line will be. Put them in. You're never going to be wrong by a mile. Mess with only 2 lines at a time. So that back line is my set line. That's where I want the back of the building. It doesn't move. So adjust this line, 3, 4, 5. And then again, once I get those lines set, I don't touch them. I move the other 2 to make them square to the existing line. So this corner's next. I move that string to make it square. Then I move that string to make it square. Once I have 4 squares that are 3, 4, 5 squared, then I can make sure they all fall on a post like they're supposed to. And it's time to get back to putting piers in. This is exactly why we do this. So this string has to come in about 3/4 of an inch. But as you can see, once I move it in to get it 3/4 of an inch over, I'm running out of space on this middle sonotube. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to dig out this hole this way about 6 inches. All right, as you can see now, I got that corner square. So square corner, square corner. This now lines up with the tubes better. So the post base will sit more centered in this tube. So just had to bring her over 4 inches or so. All right, so this line is just a little bit towed out. So it's got to come in that way about 1/4 of an inch. So look at my base, see where it's lined up. This end, we don't touch the lines we already set, so this is the only line we have left to move. We're going to move that one just a little bit in to try to get it lined up. Yeah, if you got 2 people, it's so much faster. It's taking me about an hour to square this up. If you're with someone else, it just bang, 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 bang. Someone's holding the tape, you know. But alone in the woods, baby. Now, if I did the first 3 corners right, this one should be square, but hopefully it is. If not, I got to start all over again. So cross your fingers. What is that? 1/8 of an inch off. That's not bad. We'll take that. This doesn't have to be exactly square. We just have to be in the ballpark, like the middle of the tubes. We'll take 1/8 of an inch. Something in the woods behind me. Now we go around and make sure that the strings line up pretty much center of all of our tubes to make sure that post base anchor has a good spot to sit. You see this go wrong on a lot of decks online, people whose post is half off of the tube, and it's because they don't do this. They measure it once and think it's good. You got to go back and re-square it. It takes an hour and a half or so by yourself, 30 minutes with somebody else, but it's worth it.